Welcome back to another episode of Julia's Having a Bad Hair Day, or Copperline Rattler Ranch. It's a pretty exciting day. We've got our pergola. I'm going to show you that. And our outdoor kitchen, our indoor-outdoor kitchen, should be arriving any moment. Yay! We have a pergola that we're going to put in the patio area. That's the spot between the two sliders. So we bought this online, and we're going to hope that it goes up pretty easily. It's been super windy since we bought it, of course. So we're going to try and get a few things put together, and then later this evening, when it's a little bit darker, we're going to use a laser level to try to mark out where our corners are going to go so we can get our posts, anchors drilled into the concrete.
Wonder what box those would be.
That's a good question. Which box? Start with number 2.
That would be nice if they did that in order.
Mm-hmm. There it is. It's on its way. This is exciting. Woohoo! Yay! Here it is, here it is, here it is. Woohoo! So we just finished putting it there, getting it all level. We're going to go take a peek inside. I pulled all the stickers off the windows and the doors. Put that little step there. Of course, we have to build up some steps. Let's go take a look. It's already got a creepy creak to it. All right, don't fall down, Julia. Woo! Come on, Bailey. There we go. Okay, so you can see we do have to do all the finish work. Insulation, wiring, plumbing, everything. I have to get a couple of stickers off. Those are on the outside. We are 12 feet wide by 20 feet long. I think it'll make an absolutely wonderful, wonderful kitchen. What I'm going to do is we're going to kind of plot out where the stove, the range with the oven will be freestanding, and the refrigerator will go by the dimensions that I've gotten offline. And then also I'm thinking about changing up the plan a little bit. I had the idea of having the refrigerator on this wall, the stove on this wall, and the sink on the opposite wall of the refrigerator. But when I stand in here, I want to say I might change that up and put the sink under this window right here. Oh, not that window. Put the sink under this window here. The range will be in between these, in this space, and then the refrigerator over in this space. So I'm thinking the more I look at it in real life, that that's probably what I want to do. I know they're not perfectly square with tape marks, but it's just a representation. So I want to measure this, see how far that is, and if I think that that might be a little too close. I've got a lot of room on the other side of the stove And if I put the sink here, it actually might be kind of beneficial. So if I'm needing to drain something, I can just step over. But let me see about how much room I have between the two. And I have, I'll go in about 2 feet. So I might look and see if there's a standard measurement, because I've been looking at like standards, how deep are kitchen cabinets, how deep are the countertops, that kind of thing. I've been looking that stuff up online to just get an idea of what the standard is, what I can expect when we go to get our cabinets and we go to get our countertops. We're still undecided on the countertops. I would love to have a butcher block, so I might just go that route. And this side of the, what would be the sink, plenty of room. And it'll be 34 inches, and then of course all this distance down here on this side of counter space. I'm just kind of wondering now, maybe it would be best to go ahead and put the sink back over here. I just won't have a window with it. Not that that matters, but I'm kind of liking being able to do dishes and look out a window here. And if I do dishes over here, I'm just looking straight at the laundry, so that would be nothing. So what I might do, I think what I might do is I might put the sink over here and just kind of take a look at it. And I might go back to that original plan of having the sink, the range, and the refrigerator and give a nice true triangle. This is kind of like a really tight triangle here. So I think I just might try that and take a look and see how I feel about it. Let me do that. I've never had this much control over a kitchen space before, so it's a little exciting, a little overwhelming. Once we get everything in here, of course, the kitchen's gonna seem smaller than it is, but it's still a very good sized kitchen. I've already talked to Dawn about maybe making or getting or whatever a small rolling island that perhaps has sides that we can lift up and have even more space, but we can move it out of the way when we need to, open it up for seating if we need to, until we decide what we're going to do for a more formal dining room for guests and things. So yeah, this is exciting. I'm very happy and very pleased with the building. I'm glad that he talked me into, I was originally going to go 12 by 16 feet long. And then he talked me into going, adding that extra 4 feet. And I think that was a very smart move on his part to talk me into that extra 4 feet, because it really does make a difference in the overall layout and how much room I have. He's still afraid this won't be enough room. The kitchen I had in Tucson was very, very large, but it was overwhelmingly large. So I like this a bit smaller than that kitchen was, and it's going to be laid out, and everything will be fantastic, I think, in the end. So we got a long way to go on it. Hopefully it's not going to take us 4 years. I am hoping just a short amount of time. I'm not even going to venture to say how long I think it should take us, but a whole lot less time than the house has taken us for sure, because we've got this part done already. And now it's just a matter of getting my appliances ordered and getting busy on it. Don is still finishing up anchoring the pergola. He's had a little bit of trouble. The concrete that Sergio and his team poured is super dense, so he's having a little trouble getting through it with the masonry bits in order to get the anchors in. So once he's done with that, we're going to mark out where our plumbing will go, where the gas lines will go, and where the drain for the sink will go. Out back here on the north side, we're going to allow the kitchen water to drain into a catch basin that will supply either some bushes or some trees. We haven't decided what kind of plant we'll have over there. We'll have something over on that side. Look at these interesting clouds. Pretty neat.